like a green bus.
I know. I don't work for it though. But this was your gift. Anyways, it depends. Like you can find a lot of discounts and good offers everywhere around the school.
Talking about how to have the best life in France as students.
Yeah, just have to be aware of whatever is happening in your life and with the French bureaucracy also to be legally here.
Yeah, and you get discounts like everywhere. Green bus, the other blue bus.
Yeah.
France in general has this amazing policy of having so many multicultural events which are just free for students or
Yeah, you have to create your own family here.
Yeah.
And for that you need to put a lot of yourself.
Every like volunteer as much as possible because it opens a lot of doors for you. Not only from networking point of view, but just meeting people and helping you. Like bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Masala
and Salsa with Andrea
and Priyanjana. And today we are embracing our cultures, our opposite cultures, and I am wearing the skull. The skull.
And me, I'm wearing the carta, which is very Indian. This,
and this is very Mexican.
Well, yes. It could have been better, the football t-shirt, but
that's for your boyfriend. So
I have I have one also.
But I never got it. I never wore your I never seen you wearing it.
No, never. Okay, next time.
Maybe when you're going to Mexico, you could bring one for me, a football jersey. Just saying. Birthday gift ideas. Somebody is listening.
Or when you go to India, you bring also your flag. You bring something.
What do you want?
Forget it.
No, because like
on to the next episode.
The Indian flag is like a thing that you can't like. Have you ever seen us carrying? None of us carry Indian flag. There are like very strict rules of how to carry
really?
it.
What about the party
that was actually illegal. We can't do that.
Really?
There are very strict rules of how you can manage Indian flags. You can't even like wave it whenever you want.
Really?
Yeah, they're very strict rules.
Wow.
Yeah. While America, they have it on their bikinis.
You're not gonna be carrying it everywhere. It's like for specific days.
So, anyways, today we will be talking about how to have the best life in France as students. So, we have lived through our shared experiences of how we have tried to live our best life and things that we've learned throughout our journey, and some tips and tricks that would help you or anyone who's coming to France to understand and how to live the best life here as a student. So, Andrea, why don't you start with your favorite tip?
My favorite trip?
Tip.
Okay, I think it comes with trip. Have you ever saw that going bus?
Yes.
That takes you everywhere?
Yes.
And it's cheap.
Yeah,
but
even if it doesn't take you.
Even if it's cheap, you can get discounts.
Yes.
So,
you look like a green bus.
I know. I don't work for it though. But this was your gift. Anyways. So we have this, whenever we can try to find like some discounts or try to get some deals, because we can use that we are students, our current cards, ID cards from the schools, they just have to, I think there was an application where
ISIC
where you can just put your number, student number, something like that, and then you will get a bunch of things to get discounts and those things.
And you get discounts like everywhere. Green bus, the other blue bus.
Yeah. So this is nice because sometimes you're out of budget or just limited budget.
Yeah.
And like even I don't know, like €5 that give you a discount is gonna make a huge difference. Also, like remember this time that the school was asking for some volunteers to participate in a meeting saying feedback or something like that, and we joined, and they said like, okay, you're gonna have a gift card for something, no? And it was like €50.
I think 30 euros.
So you got like, it depends, like you can find a lot of discounts and good offers everywhere around the school. And also like not only around the school, like if you are into I don't know, like joining clubs or
Yeah.
like the food club that you are for runners.
That has nothing to do
That
with
doesn't have
student
to
discount.
discounts. No, but it's not a student anyway. So I'm saying like
Yeah.
maybe if you run to different
Yeah,
to
yeah.
run, if you go to different clubs or things like that,
Yeah.
they will say, "Ah, yes, you come from this club or from this association or whatever,"
Yeah.
and then you're gonna get like yeah. I mean, like there's different ways to get
Yeah, I
the
mean, just don't be afraid of asking for student discount. Like if you go to restaurants even, or a fast food chain or anything, you can just ask for menu étudiant, which is like student menu, and when
Okay.
you show your student card,
yeah
you get like a really good price menu, so it helps in eating and
yeah.
other things. Even
So
like museums, you show your
yes.
ID card, and either you are at 50%, 20%, and sometimes it's even free.
Mm-hmm.
So that really helps.
Yeah, so like also I don't know if you know like this restaurant that is for public schools, or I don't know if it's only public schools, but it's Crow the
Cruise?
something like that.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, you
they
get
say
like
that they
two
only pay
euros.
€1. I don't know. At that time I was like only you pay €1 and you get a full meal.
Yeah, but it's only if you have
This is
this.
specific, no?
No,
Like
no, because my roommate, he gets meal for 2 euros,
mm,
but it's only when you're on scholarship.
really?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Because my roommate, he goes to the same place where we go to eat, in that student hall, but we pay like 4.5 or whatever is the meal price, and he pays 2 euros.
Here for us?
Yeah,
In the school's restaurant?
yeah.
Yeah, it's different, but it's not the same. It's not the cruise.
Okay.
Because I have these other friends that are going to a public university here,
Okay.
and they I don't know what is the trick there, but they said like yes, if you're showing that you're a student in this school, blah blah blah, you only can pay like €1. But the bad thing about that is like since it's very cheap, all people it's only going there and the queues are very long, so it's the wait time is
Yeah, so always like check with your school if there are things that you can do with your student card, and you can get like meals for cheap. Why not? Like 1 euro for an entire meal.
yeah.
That's the Indian price you get.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Eh,
Poet Andrea. Shakespeare who?
yeah. So what else is it's out there to enjoy or to have the best
I think just
students?
France in general has this amazing policy of having so many multicultural events which are just free for students or free for people otherwise. So just keep an eye on what events are going in your city, because every city does it. It's not like we are in such a small city,
Mm.
and every weekend there's something to do which is for students for free. Like how many concerts have we attended just like for
Yes.
free, like orchestra, French music, and
Yeah. Many.
yeah.
Many.
So
Many.
just once you land in your city, just follow pages on Instagram, whatever city you're in. There would be Erasmus groups that you can just follow them, and they'll be posting. Make sure you subscribe to those channels and keep your eye open when you're walking to the street. I'm not kidding. Most of the time I'm just walking to the street and I see like the advertisement
Yeah.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
what's going to be there. So I've so many times see it, I click a picture, I send it in the group,
Yeah,
like,
no
okay, let's.
kidding. It's like we have gone mostly to this kind of specific events because of this lady. It's all the time like, oh, let's go to this. Oh, sharing the post or sending a picture of whatever is happening during the weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like every city probably they have their own like activities to
Yeah, I mean,
do. And
when I went recently to another city, and my friend was like, "There's nothing to do here." I was like, "No, your city is bigger. There must be something to do." And then I showed her like, "You can do this." Like she's living in that city,
uh-huh.
and she had no idea. I was like, "Yes, if you follow pages, like whatever city you live in, you have to follow those pages so you get the idea what's happening."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, but you have to be very like
on it.
yes, because I also follow, but
You don't.
just whatever it appears on my feed is whatever I'm gonna see. It's not like I just go into the. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but yeah, all the time
Yeah,
is like
but maybe I think this is one of the things that you should be doing as a person who's coming from abroad, and if you want to make full use of your time here, you should be attending multicultural events. It's possible you'll go to one event and you probably hate it because it's not your vibe,
yeah,
but keep going to those events, because that's how you immerse in the culture and you make the most of it. I've made so many friends just by like going to those parties, going to those music festivals.
Mm.
And I think one of the boon that we have is when you come from countries like ours, which are like very we come with a lot of population, right? And for you, like, you will only stick with Spanish speaking people,
Mm.
and I will just stick with Indians. So that is kind of a boon. So it's better to like not stick with your nationality, but go to these events and meet other people. So this way, you can you get that multicultural experience, and meet more French people, so you get more idea of what it is to live here.
Yeah, that is true. Which it also might depend on the school that you are studying, because sometimes, which is even like is internet, it can be international, and yes, you can make friends from different parts of the world,
Or
but
start a podcast like us.
instead of yes. Or also, it's like if you're just going to a French public school, it's gonna be your chances to get French people as your friends will be better. Yes, they are not very open at first, but
Yeah.
with time and like work,
Yeah.
they might be one of your best friends in here in
Yeah,
France.
yeah. The other day, I told you my shower wasn't working at home,
Mm.
so I had to go to a friend's house to take a shower. So
Yeah, and she's French, no?
yeah, and she's
Mm.
French, and my other friend is like, "Oh, you guys are that close that you could," because shower is such a personal thing.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
she let me do it because now I've known her for like 6-7 months. So
Mm,
and so I think like just the opening up, like it takes a lot of effort from your end as an international student to go and talk to them. Sometimes they might not speak English, so even if you try speaking a bit of French, if you're not in Paris,
yeah.
if you're in other cities, like just try to speak a bit of French, apologize in advance, je suis désolé, français n'est pas bien,
Yeah.
and then you do it. So I think those things help. But
Yes.
yeah, going to the multicultural events, I mean,
How
you
many do we have here? Like last time, this
we've
year we
attended
have.
Olympics,
Yes.
Fête de la musique that happens everywhere in every part of France,
Series Mania
Series
also,
Mania,
which
like
I don't know, like last year, who came? This guy from Netflix series. And
yeah, he was in Game of Thrones, Three Body Problem.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I,
Tom Austin came. Like this guy, I'm forgetting like his series name. Like he's very good looking.
but like I mean, like you can get you can
Yeah, you can
encounter
meet
to
like really famous people.
celebrities, and all of
We
that. So
have encountered famous people.
have you
We both have.
at the Olympics to the flame
Yeah.
Olympic flame? Yeah, who
Yes.
was this guy? Which I thought was another person.
We met Danny Boone. In case if you're from north of France, he is an icon. And before coming to France, and if you're coming to north of France specifically, you must watch this movie. This is not sponsored, but you must watch this movie called Bienvenue Ashti.
I just I just remember that day. I remember in that day when we were taking a picture, and I did this, and your face was gone on that picture. The picture will appear there. Remember? So mad at me, like,
Like, what the fuck?
yeah, because it was so hard to get a picture with him, right? So he was holding the flame, and everyone there's
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
everywhere,
he
and it
had
was like,
come to our town. I think he's like from here,
mm,
and he came to light the Olympic flame, like which was every city was doing it. So in Paris, there were of course way more important people and way more famous people because it's the capital. But every city they were going like from Monaco to like they were lighting the torch. So famous people from that region they were coming. So there was also Miss France who we could not meet.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but Danny Boone he came. He like clicked a picture with us. I mean, I know like a lot of my friends who are in Paris, they've encountered Zendaya, Anna Wintour, Mark Auer was just singing on Montmartre, and they were just jamming with him. I'm like, what? So
Yeah,
yeah,
unexpected things can happen.
yeah. So you just need to like keep your eye open. Or even for Series Mania this year, there's this very famous influencer, British French influencer, with pink hair. I'm forgetting her name. I think Tate.
I
I
have no idea.
encountered her like I was like, oh, I know her, but like till the time I could like go and talk to her, I was like already ahead in queue. And I was like, I just did like I know her.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean, you know a lot of these people that is celebrity and blah blah, and it's like if there is a person that they doesn't know, it's gonna be like, oh, it's
yeah, like what
another.
happened in Tour de Force. It's the funniest celebrity encounter I've ever had in my life.
Right.
Like I've met a lot of celebrities randomly on street and stuff like that, and it's always
Like either have you to go on top of
yeah, it was
something.
so funny. Like we were watching Tour de France, and I was with my friends, but because the Tour de France was starting, so they just stopped. So half of my friends were on the other side, and I was with some random people. Like I knew one of them, but other two boys, that was the first time I was meeting them, and they just stopped. So my friends were the other side, I was on the other side, and they just climbed up the top of the ticket selling place, which is like really high. It would be like around I think 10 or 11 feet of roof.
Okay.
So like it was that tall, and the boys, they just climbed up to get the view, and I'm just stuck. I was like, oh my god, how do I climb? And especially with my finger being broken, like how do I get up? And suddenly this man walks past me, and he's like, oh, do you need some help to climb? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was just happy that, somebody just randomly, because the boys who I didn't know was supposed to be my friend, they just like climbed up, and I'm like, what do I do now? And random man is offering me, and he spoke English. So he, give me a boost like that. So I put my feet on like his hand, and I'm just climbing up. And while I'm climbing, I realize I look down, and I'm like, wait a minute, are you Paul Ripke? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, I'm hyperventilating. Like,
Get me down. I
so
need
like,
to take a picture.
I literally was like, okay, no, I need to go down. Came down. I took out my phone, like, can I get a picture? I take a selfie. And then I'm like, oh my god, I recognize him. And then okay, can you take me back up? And then he pushes me again. And so when we were climbing, so the guys who I was with, they started looking down, like, what's happening? I'm like, this guy is really famous. This guy is really famous. And we're like, okay.
Yeah, who is this guy now?
Yeah, Paul Ripke is a content creator, photographer. He's really famous in the F1 world. So if you know Valtteri Bottas's Bottas calendar, he's the one who shot it. Yeah. So he's famous in that region. He has 1 million followers on Instagram. I know because I had to constantly show people. I was like, oh, I met Paul, and people are like, Paul who? I'm like, Paul, and then I would like put my social media like Instagram like this guy, and they're like, oh, okay, he's famous. I was like, yeah, 1 million famous. He's followed by Max Verstappen, George Russell, like all those people on Instagram. He reposted my thing. So Max, if you saw it,
I thought it was Leclerc.
I mean, Leclerc doesn't follow him, so.
It's such a pity.
But yeah, Max follows him, George follows him. So
I'm just saying Leclerc because she loves Leclerc. So
yes.
it's like,
if Leclerc, you're watching this, you will always be my first love in Formula One. I mean, first love was actually Sebastian Vettel, but Sebastian Vettel was more like he was not like a crush. He was more like, that is the guy I got into Formula One. Like, he's the reason I watch it.
okay,
I
lady,
started watching
we
it.
can make another episode of only speaking F1 with some guests.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Charles Leclerc call.
Have you ever traveled to see the F1?
One day when I'll have money, or if somebody sponsors me. Yeah.
All right. So yes, that's another of the tips that you can do to encounter with these celebrities.
Yeah, just follow them like a stalker. Yeah, but most of the time, because especially if you're in Paris, there are celebrities walking, and there are like certain regions where they're always there. Sometimes, of course, if they don't want to be noticed, it's don't be a stalker and like go behind them.
Yeah,
and,
I think one of our friends, she also encountered one famous in Paris. This lady, I don't remember, but anyways, and it was like, oh, I actually know this person because she's such a big actress,
yeah.
and she just saw it and I was like, what the
Yeah.
I forgot the name, but yeah.
Yeah,
anyways.
but like in Paris, of course you can, and even in your own cities, because and even better if you're in smaller cities, then the news will be much wider. Yeah, but don't go around stalking celebrities.
Yeah,
That's not the take from this. It's more about you should know what events are happening in your cities so you can go and experience it fully.
Yeah, yeah, and you. I'm just
You.
pointing at you because you have done this, but I haven't not.
Yeah.
Have you ever made friends during trips?
Oh yeah, 100. You've not made friends during trips?
I haven't. I mean, yes, but not at this period of time because I haven't done much trips as you have.
Yeah.
During these past 2 years, so you have gotten into the Erasmus trips, no?
Yeah.
So
yeah, so always like this is our tip number 4, I think. So go on student trips, schools, and local Erasmus groups. Erasmus is like exchange groups,
Mhm.
so they are people. They organize trips for very cheap because it's the students and you get massive student discount. It's not the best way to travel if because you're in bus, you have to travel like 10 hours, 8 hours, depending on the situation in buses, and you have limited hours. But if you are a solo traveler like me, and you want to make friends, this is a great way to just go on trips with, like, just search for student trips in your area. And there are so many student trips all around, like, sometimes you can even take it from Brussels or Dusseldorf. Like, just search for trips around your city and just type student city on the internet, and you will have so many options. And that way you can meet a lot of people. So I travel solo a lot, and when you're traveling solo, it becomes a little difficult to meet people or make friends.
Mm.
uh, so it's, if you book student trips, everything is done by them, so you would just need to go and just add on to things, and that way you meet friends. Like, I have met two amazing guys from Eindhoven, and I mean,
Now you
now,
can go and visit them.
yeah, yeah, like recently I went to Eindhoven, I visited them, we went for dinner together. um, and even in, like, when I was in Prague and Kharkov, I met this amazing Canadian girl. We met on the bus, and we decided to, like, travel together. So
Mm.
those things. So, oh, there's this Indian guy I met in on a bus to Milan, like, just randomly. And yeah, he and I are close friends now. Like,
Okay.
I mean, he's Indian, but he grew up in Saudi,
Mm.
and I met him on a
Now
bus.
you're gonna
And
get married
yeah,
in 5 years.
yeah, that's my Raja. I'm
When
his
you live in the
Simran.
same country.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, because we're always in opposite
Yeah.
continents. Yeah, but yeah, this guy, I met him, and every time he would come to India, he would visit me. Like, we would make it a point to see each other, or if he's even, like, he went to Australia, so he took a layover in India. We would just meet. So you can make friends like that.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't have to be like friends that live in the same place as you. I mean, like, this is a very huge advantage
Yeah,
because if you keep in touch and like you really got the vibe and blah blah, you
yeah,
can visit each other. So that way, it will allow you
yeah,
to
yeah.
know even more places.
Yeah, I'm like
So,
just catching friends like Pokemon. Like, okay,
yeah,
okay, this city done. I have not visited this city. Let me find friends here.
maybe who
Yeah,
knows?
like how Thanos collects his gems. Like, I'm just collecting Thanos. You know Thanos?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
so I'm just collecting,
Yeah, yeah,
instead
yeah.
of Infinity Stones,
Mm.
just friends.
Yeah.
Like these guys in Eindhoven that I met. The next time I went on a trip, it was from Eindhoven again. So I had like few hours to pass by, so I just I met them and I went out with them.
Yeah.
They showed me around. Like this guy from Milan, and otherwise as well. I can't remember. I'm sorry if any of you are watching this and I forgot to take your name. But yeah, I mean, now because of those trips, because I've met those friends, I have friends everywhere, and some of them are close enough that I can even stay at their places if they have space.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. That's a really
But yeah, it
way
takes a
to
lot
live.
of effort for you
Yeah,
to do that and put yourself out there. And let's be honest, not everybody will be nice to you, so you have to be really like, somebody could
you
rob
have to
you.
grow thicker skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thick skin. And also, like, you have, like, you be friends, but don't trust people blindly. They could not be
yeah.
nice people, they could steal your stuff or something. So you have to like, be with a lot of cautious
Mm-hmm.
in how you do it.
Yes, but that's in the that's when it comes to making trips and like those
Yeah, but
things.
I
There's
mean, you have made
also
a lot of friends otherwise, so how do you make friends here in France?
how do I make friends? Let me Bumble friends. No, actually, yes. I have a friend that I made through Bumble best friends.
Also, you met through Tandem, no?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, these different tabs
So can
also
you tell people? Can you
sometimes
tell
that help.
people what Bumble and Tandem is?
I Bumble everyone knows, I think. I'm not using it anymore though.
Yeah, because you have a boyfriend. Yeah, it's the
But
ninth
yeah, but
episode.
I don't have
We know
enough
that.
friends, so I might use it again.
That
Enough friends.
friends with benefits.
No, no those type of friends. So yes, when I just arrived here, I knew that the application was having this other section of Bumble friends, best
Yeah,
friend. So I create like my other profile, or it's the same in the same account. You just have to change a few things, because you're not gonna say, oh, the same things that you were saying on the dating app and the best friend, right? So it's so yeah, I match with different people, like girls, and they were like, some of them were French, which were really nice, but we never actually got to see each other like in person.
Yeah.
And there was this other Mexican
Yeah.
that we started talking, and we eventually, I mean, like, we didn't realize that we were studying in the same school, and then, but at some point when we wanted to meet each other, it was like, oh, I'm gonna go and do my internship at the south of France.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, then maybe next time, or whatever, no. And I thought like that will be it, because we will never like, we
See each
didn't,
other.
yes. And so after a year, she because we added each other on the Instagram. So after a year, she texted me back, and then she's like, "Oh, hey, Andrea, are you still in Lille?" And I'm like, "Yes, why?" She's like, "Oh, because I'm coming back, and maybe we can see and hang out and this and that." And I was like, "Ah, yes, of course." So now it's like whenever we're going out or things like that, it's like, "Oh, you wanna come, or you wanna go and eat Mexican food?" Because she's also Mexican. We are saying like, don't stick to Mexicans, but at the same time, it's like, okay,
Sometimes you need like
yeah.
somebody from your like. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'll forget my maternal language because I don't speak it anymore.
Yes. Yeah, so I was like, okay, yeah, let's meet and this and that, and now it's we have this friendship, and it's cool. I mean, but yeah, also that was in the Bumble best friends.
Yeah.
And for Tandem, like Tandem is this application where you can actually speak a different language with with people that lives in the country of the language, like natives. So yeah, so you can speak with people different, like, depends on the language that you are learning or you want to practice. And at that time, also when I was just arriving to France, I was just saying, okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can speak my French a little bit, if I can improve and this and that. I was speaking with this guy, which at some point he was telling me like what was going on in his life and what he was doing and company and this and that. He was like an entrepreneur and things like that. And I was like, maybe this is an opportunity for me to probably get
Network.
into. So I was asking like, hey, is there a chance that can I maybe can like be a volunteer for you if it's possible, so that way I can just get some a little bit of experience into the domain and this and that. He was like, let me see, because we're just like a small company, and
Yeah.
but at the end he's like, yeah, I mean, you can join and like helping us with this. And that was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna get paid or anything, but at the same time it's good for you,
Experience.
because you're gonna, it's a French company or startup,
Yeah.
and that will add up to your resume.
Yeah.
So that's how, yeah, that's how also
No,
you can
100% agree. Like, volunteer as much as possible because it opens a lot of doors for you, not only from networking point of view, but just meeting people and helping you. Like, I joined association with school, like Women in Business, so that way I met a lot of people who want to get into entrepreneurship.
and also another one,
Yeah,
association in Paris.
yeah. I work with this Indian association that organizes Indian events in Paris, for for French and Indian community to understand. So they bring up stand-up comics from India. Now we're doing like a lot more things like parties and stuff, to show Indian culture in France. So I volunteer with that. It's called NSD. You can follow them. uh, it's called Nous sommes des.
Propaganda.
Yeah. Nusum, they say. Apart from that, going to running clubs. So joining a running club, there are Rotary organizations that you can join for helping people. You can be a volunteer with them. I think those associations just really help you to immerse in the culture that you are in. So I think that's really important to join associations
Yeah.
if you want to make more friends and not just stick with people of your own country.
Yeah, and also like it's cool because sometimes those associations will give you or can give you, I don't know, like discounts or some coupons or
Yeah.
lower price on entries to any other events or
Yeah,
something like
like
that. So
when I volunteer with
it's a
the event,
win-win.
when
Yeah.
I get free entry to the events that they're hosting.
Yeah, like actually, you remember like this Viva technology, we had the tickets from the school, but if
Yeah,
we wouldn't have had the tickets from the school,
yeah, it was like
the
600 euros or something.
the startup that I was with at that time, they said like, yes, we can give you a ticket. So I was like, I would be
Yeah, which
dodging
otherwise,
paying like
yeah,
400 or something
yeah,
like that. So
I
it's
think
like,
this year it was 600.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
was. But yeah, those are like our tips,
Yeah. And
what we have done at least so
yeah.
far here in France. And also like me, I think the latest thing I did to have some other groups of friends according to what I like to do, which is playing volleyball.
Yeah.
It's like I was just randomly one day walking into the park and I saw like a group of people playing volleyball, and I was just like, I know that I don't have the best French, and that people might be like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Yeah.
But I said, "The no, I already have the no. Like that's
Yeah.
my response for now. But I will not know if there is a yes."
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go and ask them if I can play with them. And I say, yeah, yeah, of course. And then after that, after the few games, they're like, oh, you can join to the group and this and that. And now it's
Yeah.
like, oh, they post every now and then if there
Yeah.
are games. So that's also nice because you get to know different people from different areas, or like not
Yeah.
students, or
Yeah. It's people
so
just having some, like, that's what I do with the run club.
yeah.
I meet so many people. Some of them are exchange students, some of them are working. Recently, I met this like 60-year-old man who's a restaurant, and I was so embarrassed because he was running faster than me, and he's 60. But yeah, you just meet a lot of people, and it's always nice to meet people, and
Yeah.
eventually, like, it helps you immerse in the country that you are in, because
Hmm.
you get to know about slangs and other things. Yeah, and I think my last tip would be to stay on top of bureaucracy, that you can help with quick tricks.
Quick
Yeah,
tricks.
propaganda.
Yeah, no, for that you just have to be conscious on whatever documents or whatever your situation is in France, because otherwise it's gonna be really like a
Yeah,
pain in the ass. Like these days, we have to submit again, apply for new visas,
yeah,
and we just have to collect everything that we need
yeah,
to gather, like for the submission of it. But also, like if you're having CAF and then from one day to another you stop you stop renting a place, you also have to tell the CAF that you're no longer renting, because otherwise they're gonna probably give you a fine, or I don't know, like you
yeah,
know because they're also giving you money. They're like, okay, you since when you stopped, now you have to give me the money back. It's
yeah,
not like it has to be like fair for everyone. So
yeah,
yeah, just have to be aware of whatever is happening in your life, and with the French bureaucracy also, to
yeah,
be
yeah,
legally here.
yeah. So that's our tips and tricks of how to live your best life in France and make friends, and yeah, just immerse yourself in the French culture.
Yeah, so apparently we're having a best life in
Best life
France.
in France. I mean, we're
But
trying to
it
have
could be worse.
the best life.
We are. Well,
I mean, we have
according
a
to
good
yes,
life.
yes, yes,
It's
yes.
not bad.
It's not.
I mean, pas mal.
Yes, and pas mal.
Yeah. If you live in France, you get this joke. If you're coming to France, rewatch this episode, you'll know what pas mal means and why it's so important.
But yes, France is nice. France is good. People is good. But yeah, you have to make your own.
People is good? What?
People is good.
People are good.
Whatever.
No, what do you mean by people is good? Like French people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like, what does that even mean?
But yeah, you have to create your own family here.
Yeah.
And for that, you need to put a lot of yourself
Yeah.
out
You
there.
have to put yourself out
Yeah.
there. That's our main takeaway.
So that's all. That's a wrap up, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
You have something else to
No.
say?
À la prochaine!
So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching again. Woo!